Maximizers, welcome to my live. How is everyone doing today? I didn't put my lip gloss on. How is everyone doing today? If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a business coach. And I help women create profitable businesses from scratch. I help women take the ideas from their brain and turn them into businesses that they absolutely love. And tonight, I want to talk to you about how you can start a business like today. I want to talk to you how you can start a service-based business today. So many people will ask like what's the easiest business to start? I'm going to preface this by saying no business is easy. No business is easy, but are there businesses that are easier to start? Absolutely. Are there businesses that take less money and less overhead? Absolutely. So tonight, I'm going to share with y'all my top, I think I have 7 tips on my list. 7 tips for how you can start a business today. But I want to learn a little bit more about you. So let me know in the comments what city, what state, what country you are watching from. And if you want to start a business today, put some money signs in the chat. If you want to start a business in 2024, put some money signs in the chat. A little bit about me. I have been in business since 2018. I started a YouTube channel that grew into a multiple six-figure coaching business. I started by helping women coupon, budget, and save money, which turned into helping women take the money that they saved and make money by starting a side hustle, aka a business. And in 2023, I decided to be a full-time business coach. So it's almost a year that I've decided to be a full-time business coach. I have been helping women with their businesses since 2020. And since 2020, I've coached over 30 women and helped them start and grow their businesses. And I fell deeply, deeply, deeply in love with it. I've made over 300K in 4 years, and I am excited for this year. I have big goals. I want to help over 100 women start and grow their businesses this year. And I love going live. I love sharing this content with y'all. So I answer all the questions. So let me know in the comments what city, what state, what country you're watching from. And if you want to start a business in 2024, drop some money signs in the chat. Hey, Barbara, thanks for joining. Drop some money signs in the chat if you want to start a business in 2024. And I'm going to share with you my 7 tips for you to start a business today. Again, no business is easy, but there are some businesses that are easier to get started. Every business is going to be hard. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be pains. There's going to be things that you don't like to do that you need to do. But I'm here to say that there are some businesses that are easier to start. So my first tip for you is probably the first tip that I say on every live. If you watch me often, you're probably sick and tired of hearing this, but I'm going to repeat myself until you remember it, okay? My first tip for you when you are deciding to start a business, you have to choose a business based on what you like and what you're good at. Please do not be out here, any, mini, mighty bow, catch a business by its toe. No. Choosing an MLM is not easier. Choosing to be a travel agent or do credit repair is not easier because they said you can make $10,000. Choosing a business that's all the way passive is not easier. Okay. You need to choose a business based on what you like to do because you need to be in charge of your business. When you sign up for an MLM or you jump into somebody's credit repair or you jump into being a travel agent, those people dictate how much money you make. It's similar to a 9 to 5. There is a threshold, there is a limit for how much money you can make in that business. As a business coach, there's no limit. No one is telling me how much money to charge my clients. There's no cap for me. It's truly an unlimited earning potential. So, with that being said, I chose a business based on what I like to do. I chose the business based on what I'm good at. I chose the business based on what lights me up. When I've chased the money that I could make, I quit that business after 14 months and I barely made any money. I had no passion. I had no love. I did not enjoy it. If you are starting a business, I want you to look inward. What do you like? What are you good at? What brings you joy? Okay. That is the type of business that you should be starting. A business based on what you like and a business based on what you're good at. Okay. That is the type of business you should start. If you have never been on a cruise, how are you being a travel agent? How can you effectively educate your potential guests If you've never done it or you don't like traveling, if you don't like putting together travel plans, why would you start a travel agent business? If you don't know nothing about credit repair, why would you invest and start a credit repair business? I promise you, your life will be better if you choose a business idea based on what you are good at and what you like to do. When I chose a business, simply because, hey, Melissa, thank you so much for joining. I am live on all my platforms, y'all. I'm live on both YouTube channels, Facebook page, TikTok, and Instagram. So if you see me going back and forth, that's because I'm speaking to everyone. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And if you want to start a business in 2024, drop some money signs. Like when I started a business based on, oh, I could make $10,000 hiring nurses. It lasted 14 months and I quit because I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't the thing that lit me up. If I hit the mega millions, I will teach people how to start businesses for free. If I hit the Powerball, I would teach women how to coupon for free because I love it that much. Today, right now, this is the freest thing you can get from me is this live. That's all I got for free because I gotta pay the rent. I gotta eat. I gotta take care of that child Kinsley. Okay. So when I hit the mega millions or the Powerball, right? I can do this for free because I love it. I love coaching so much. Y'all want to know how much I love coaching? I have been on coaching calls since 8 p.m. Eastern. It's 10 p.m. Eastern right now. I had a side hustle society call with my clients. I just had a brain to business bootcamp call with my clients. Then I was like, you know what? I gave myself a 5-minute break and now I'm going live because I love this. And I told myself, I said, there is a woman who needs to hear what I have to say. There is a woman who needs to work with me. There's a woman who's ready to start a business and she is stuck. And if I don't show up in my gift, she won't get what she needs.
I forgot all about her.
What?
I suppose went downstairs and locked the door.
She won't get what she need if I don't show up. Okay? So I want you to choose a business based on what you love. Tiffany, hey Tiffany, what business? Your TikTok says inspiring business owner. What business do you want to start, Tiffany? What business do you want to start? Stop being aspiring and just make it happen. Make it happen. Start today. Hey, Auntie. Like, make it happen today. Okay. So I'm sharing with you my top 7 tips for how you can start a business today. Okay. A service based business. And we're going to get to that in a second. Okay. The second tip, and this one is very important. This one is a game changer. This one is a life changer. Once you choose your business idea, you have to decide what problem you are solving. The best businesses solve a problem or offer convenience. What problem is your business solving? What problem is your business solving? If you're not solving a problem, you are not making money. So when you choose your business idea, I need you to ask yourself, how does this solve somebody's problem to the point where they want to pay me to help solve their problem? I have an LLC, Southern Girl Bath and Body Products. That's amazing. That's awesome. How's your business going, Tiffany? How's it going? What problem are you solving? When I started my business, I wanted to teach people how to coupon. Okay. I wanted to teach people how to save money strategically. So I decided that I was going to do a service. Why? Because I could have sold someone a breakdown, I could have sold them a coupon binder, but that does not teach them how to save money. I could have sold them a budget planner where they fill in their numbers. Now, while they fill in their numbers, they are still not learning how to strategically save money because the problem that I wanted to solve is I wanted to teach you how to strategically save money. Does this make sense? So what I launched instead is I launched a membership. I launched a membership where people could get on live teachings and trainings with me for me to teach them my strategic shop with a purpose method so that could save money on anything. That was more impactful because if I teach you how to strategically save money, you can do that forever. If your saving money depends on you buying my budget worksheet or my coupon breakdown, is it really that effective when my breakdown is gone? My clients who have worked with me can coupon at any store. They can make a breakdown on any piece of paper. They know how to budget the money that they have. They know how to save money strategically. I decided to solve the problem teaching them how to save money. Right now, today, I'm solving the problem of helping women start and grow their businesses. Could I sell them a business course? Yes, but that misses out on the point of them being able to talk to someone, ask someone questions about how to start my business. What's the best social media to use for my business? How can I price my offer? Yes, you can learn this from a course, but it's nothing like talking to a person. If this makes sense, please give me some yeses in the comments. So you've got to decide, what problem do you want to solve? Okay. I haven't launched yet. I'm still researching everything I need to know. Okay. So you got an LLC without launching. What are you trying to sell? I see you say bath and body products. Have you narrowed down the type of products that you want to sell? Have you narrowed down the type of products that you want to sell? Now, my third tip for you, I kind of alluded to it. But if you want to start a business today, this week, this month, ask yourself, how can you solve it with a service? Because when you create a service, you don't need packaging, you don't need shipping, you don't need to buy materials. With a service, you can set it up and sell it today. The reason why I chose to start a membership was because I could start it ASAP with very low overhead. You can start a service based business for less than $100. Almost anything that could be a product could also be a service. Body butter, sugar scrub, body oils, and soap store. Okay, that's a lot of products. Are you hand making these products? Because that's a lot of products to start with. But are you making these yourself? How can you turn your business idea and the problem that you're solving into a service that someone could pay for? So I taught people how to coupon. I could also go shopping for people. I could sell someone a business course, but I decided to offer group and one on one coaching packages. If you are someone who's an esthetician, instead of doing people's lashes, you could teach classes on how people can do their lashes at home. Does this make sense? So, how can you solve the problem with a service that does not cost you an arm and a leg to get started? I see a lot of people who want to start clothing boutiques and they want to sell all of these clothes. Okay. Can you start with being a stylist? Can you start with helping advise people on what clothes they should buy? Can you start with buying clothes for people? You know what I mean? Because trying to house a boutique, you got to have a bunch of inventory. That's going to cost money. If you are starting small, you're starting with what you have. How can you turn solving your problem into a service? Okay. Yes, but I'm only starting with 2 items, body butters and bath salts. Okay, that's awesome. So, what exactly do you need help with? It seems like you know what you're ready to sell. You have an LLC already. So, what's holding you back from building your audience and selling? Is that something that you need help with, building your audience and selling? Because we cannot sell to an empty room. So, if you want to start a business sooner than later, I suggest a service based. I love coaching, y'all. I was just telling my Brain to Business Bootcamp clients that I decided to be a coach because I can take my laptop and work from anywhere. I'm at my mother's house. I'm gonna go home for a little bit and then I'm gonna be right back. I got a bunch of traveling to do, but I'll be here more than I'll be home for a little bit. But because my business only needs internet, laptop, and a phone, I can go anywhere. That's what I wanted for myself. I didn't want to have to pack and ship orders. I didn't want to have to see people in person. I didn't want to have to sit in the store and wait for people. I don't want to do that. I wanted the flexibility. I wanted the freedom. So I want you to ask yourself, if you want to start a business sooner than later, how can you turn it into a service? How can you serve your ideal client? Which brings me to number 4, which is one thing that women do way too often. They undervalue their offer. Okay. They undervalue their offer. So, my 4th tip is to price your product based on the value. Price your service based on the value, not based on what you think people can afford. Okay, Tiffany, well, good luck. You let me know if you need any help with building your audience in the meantime. Are you going to be building your audience before you start to sell? Um, Or are you just going to wait until you have your products to start selling? I mean, are you going to wait until you have your products to start building your audience? Because I would suggest you start building your audience like now. So when you're ready to sell, you already have people to sell to. Even if your offer is not going to be available for the next 6 months, it does not hurt you to start building your audience of people who want to buy from you. So we're going to price based on the value. When I started my membership, I had 10 years of couponing experience. You could have dropped me off at any store with their coupon policy and I can save money. I can budget, I can save with my eyes closed and my hands tied behind my back, right? I started my membership charging $5 a month. And you know what? People literally got on Beyonce's internet and literally said, I can't afford $5. Literally. So there's always going to be someone who said they can't afford it. And there's always going to be people that say that it's a no brainer. So now I price my products, my services based on the value of the transformation and how much it costs. Yes, I'm trying to build my audience. I just need to know how. Awesome. So when it comes to building an audience, that's actually one of my tips. I'll talk about that for a little bit. But I also have a group coaching program where we focus on content. We focus on marketing using social media. We focus on making sales on social media. But I'll talk about that a little bit more when I get to that next tip. But when you lowball yourself, when you undervalue your pricing, you start to resent selling it. Or you don't sell it at all. Thank you so much for that heart. Or you don't sell it at all because you're just not making enough money. Thank you so much for those gifts, Tiffany. I appreciate that. You're not making enough money, so you don't sell it. I was severely undervaluing myself, charging $5 a month. I think I was showing up like 8 times. 8 times I was doing a private live training in a private Facebook group. I was giving private videos. I was doing coaching for $5 a month. I'm you can't. $5 will do absolutely nothing for me today in 2024. Absolutely nothing. And I don't think I have anything that's priced less than right now. I don't have anything priced less than $250 to work with me. I have experience and I have a lot of education and I've invested a lot of time in coaching to be the best person and the best coaching that I can be. So you have to price your offers based on the value of the transformation and how much it costs. Okay. I'm going to use Tiffany for an example. She said that she's selling body scrubs and body butters, if I'm not mistaken. She is going to have to see how much does it cost to make one body scrub. So for example, if it costs $5 to make an 8-ounce body scrub, she cannot sell that body scrub for $5 because that's just her net cost. You have to put in how much it costs for your packing materials, how much it costs for you to use your ink, your electricity, your labor, your gas. All of that needs to be baked into the price of the product. Okay? So there's no way if it cost her $5 to make, can she get on the internet and sell it for $5? She would lose money every single time. Just off the processing fee alone, Stripe and PayPal charge like between 2 and 3%. You're already losing money by not pricing yourself accordingly. So you want to make sure that your offer is priced based on the value and how much it costs to make. I also tell the story about when my mother and my aunt was over here trying to sell plates. And my mother was like, I'm selling the mac and cheese for $3 a scoop. I said, well, how much does it cost to make a pan? She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, if you don't know how much it costs to make a pan, how do you know if $3 you're even making money? Y'all, it came out to them making $1 each off a pan of mac and cheese. For that blood, sweat, and tears that y'all put in there, when I did the math to them, they both were like, I said, is that pan of mac and cheese that took you 40 minutes, maybe an hour to make, bake, watch, prepare, portion? Is that worth $1 each to y'all? Is it worth that? I'm interested in meal planning as well as homesteading and gardening and urban. Oh, that's awesome. Now, is that like nonprofit? Oh, go charge your phone. um, is that a nonprofit, Melissa? Or is that for profit? That's awesome. But like, do y'all want to do that for $1? Is it worth it for that slaving in the kitchen? And my mother was like, no, actually, it's not. $1 each off a pan of mac and cheese. So you've got to really understand how much it costs for your products to be made. Okay. Number 5, if you're trying to start a business today, how are you collecting payment? More than Cash App and Venmo. Okay. You can set up a free website on bigcartel.com and link it to a PayPal, and you can start making money. I sold my first course for $100. My first course was $100, and it was 8 modules, and I sold it for $100, and I met live with them every single week for 8 weeks for $100. My 8-week program now is $549 for 8 weeks. I was charging $100 for 8 weeks. Whoo, child, that wasn't even $10. Was it $10 a week? A little more. It was $12 a week. But like, I was working hard for that $100. Okay. And I didn't even get a whole 100. I got 97 because PayPal took 3%. Okay. So you need to figure out how you are collecting payments for your offer. And that brings me to my next tip with your service. How are you delivering your service? Is it live? Is it in person? Is it a virtual meeting? How are you delivering your service? That is the next tip if you want to start a business. Okay. Once you collect the money, how are you delivering the service to your client? These are all things that you want to think about when you are starting a business. The logistics, the systems, the back office, all of that is important before you get out there and start selling. Which brings me to my final tip. What social media are you building an audience on to sell? Because why? You cannot sell to an empty room. You cannot decide your business today, get an LLC tomorrow, and start selling on day 3. No one knows who you are. The first day people hear about you, it cannot be the day that you are ready to take payment. You have to build your audience. And someone asked me how to build an audience. Number 1, you pick one social media platform. One. We need to be everywhere. We need to diversify. You have to build your audience in one place first before you can diversify. What are you diversifying? Nothing, because you have nothing right now. If you try to post on all 5 platforms, you will burn yourself out before you make $1. So my suggestion for you, as someone who's been on social media for almost 6 years, someone who has built one platform and then I leveraged out, I built my YouTube first, and then I just repurposed on Instagram and Facebook, and then I built my TikTok, and now I'm building a new YouTube channel. Okay. So you pick one social media platform, one, and that's your main platform for at least a year. And you focus on that one platform and you maximize. So if you choose Instagram, you should be posting reels, you should be in your story, you should be doing carousels. If you choose TikTok, you should be posting videos that are over a minute, utilize them stories, and post some long form videos sometimes. You should be using nice captions and hashtags so that the SEO search can work. If you are on YouTube, your thumbnails need to be together. Your video titles need to be searchable. You need to have a description box. One social media platform and build your audience. When you are building your audience, second tip for building an audience, you want to create connection content. All the what's. What is your business? What is it that they need? What is it that you're helping them with? Why is it important? Who are you in the first place? Okay. Build connection content. We're not selling a daggone thing yet. Or if you go to my new YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, it's all about how to start a business, how to grow a business, social media tips, sales tips. Okay. What do people need to know before they work with you? What do people need to know about your industry? My mother is a seamstress. I always tell her to make content around clothing, content around selling, not selling, content around sewing, content around the type of work that she's doing. Okay. You need to connect with your audience. Everyone's had a pop zipper. Everyone has lost a button. That's connection content. Talk about the basics of how to sew a button. Yes, you're a seamstress and you want people to buy your services and make them something or alter something. But if you teach people how to sew a button, that's a life skill forever, and they're always going to love you. That's something that they can connect with you on, because everyone's lost a button and everyone has popped a zipper. Almost everyone probably has needed a pair of pants hemmed or taken in or let out at some point in their life. How can you connect with your audience? Why is it important to sew your buttons back on? Right? For me, why is it important to start your business now? Why is it important to build your audience? Create the connection content, the what's, the whys, the who's. And you want to do that until you have a few hundred people in your audience. Because if you think about an auditorium that seats 1,000, if there's no one in the room and you're in there like, buy my lip gloss, you will make zero sales. But if you stand outside the door and you say, oh my gosh, if anyone in here hates the really sticky lip gloss that when you talk, it like spreads, oh my gosh, let me tell you about why that lip gloss does not help your lips. And then a few people come in. Well, let me tell you about some ingredients that make lip gloss better. And then a few more people come in. And let me tell you a little bit about my skincare regimen using all of these things, and more people come in. And before you know it, there's 350 people in the room who want to learn more about non-sticky lip gloss. You talk to them about the benefits of non-sticky lip gloss, why it will help them, why my lips are shining and they're moisturized. It won't dry me out once I take it off. It won't smudge, etc., etc. Then you let them know, I just started my own lip gloss line. You can buy it right here. They're going to buy from you because they've been in there, they've been listening to you, they connected with you because they have dry lips and they want some popping lip gloss. Does this make sense? Please let me know if this makes sense. So you want to choose one platform, you want to create connection content, and then you want to prepare for the launch. You want to let people know when they can buy. You're going to let them know what they can buy. You're going to let them know how they can buy. You're going to tell them the price of it. So on launch day, they have their credit card in hand and they are ready to buy. So you're going to spend some time building up your audience with connection. You're not going to sell. You're not offering them anything. You're just going to give them tips, tricks, techniques, and information about your industry, the what and the why, what they need to know before they buy from you. And then they can buy from you. That simple. So if this was helpful, please let me know in the comments if this video was helpful. Was this video helpful for you? Did you learn something about starting your business today? About starting your business today, your service-based business. If you want more help, I do have ways that we can work together. My Brain to Business Bootcamp, we just started this week. There's still spots available. This is for you if you want to start a business from scratch. We help you figure out your business idea, your offer, your pricing, and your social media to build your audience. We meet for 8 weeks and we spend 2 weeks on each thing. We're going to meet live every single week to go over it. You are going to also get a worksheet to take action. And we have a group chat for you to answer your questions in between. That's the Brain to Business Bootcamp if you don't have a business. If you already have a business and you're looking to make a consistent $1,000 per month and you need help with sales, you need help with marketing, you need help with social media, then you want to be in the Side Hustle Society. We meet 5 times every single month. I coach you where you are, get you where you want to go with the goal of making $1,000 per month. You can sign up for each. There's payment plans available for both. You can sign up over at KristaMaximizer.com. If you have any questions, you can let me know in my DMs on TikTok or Instagram. What questions do we have about starting a business today? Are there any questions? Because it's late and I have not eaten yet. So I'm about to eat a little bit of food. And I'm about to go lay down and watch House, because House is my show that I'm watching right now. So are there any questions about starting a business today? Any questions about starting a business today? Any questions about working together to start and grow your business? I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. This has been great. The replay will be up on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, and over on my Instagram, Chris the Maximizer. You're so welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Any other questions? Thank y'all so much for being here. I love this so much. I told y'all this in the beginning. I freaking love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay. I don't see any questions, so I think I'm finally gonna go and eat because I haven't eaten. Yes, Ma, why you whispering?
Oh, because I ain't know if they can.
Yeah, they can hear you. Is people here looking at me? Well, it's on live. And what is a tip to overcome imposter syndrome and just do it? I would say, um, write down why you feel like you're an imposter. Write down all the negative. Write down all the negative thoughts. I'm an imposter. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Write all of it down. And then I want you to draw a line. And next to that, I want you to find all the positive evidence about why why that is untrue. So, other people have done it, other women have done it, other companies have done it. You've done hard things in your life. Think about anytime you've done anything that's been hard, anything that you thought you couldn't do, and you were actually able to do it. I want you to refute all of your negativity. And I want you to write down what makes you great. And then you just have to do the work. Because a lot of times it's really just in your head. But when we're in our heads, it's real. But you don't want to let your fear hold you back. Um, because honestly, everybody feels like an imposter at sometimes. Everybody's asking, why me? Who do I think I am? Why not you? Right? And you are that girl. So you can do it. But I think seeing it plain on paper and then you use that positive evidence to motivate you anytime you feel down. Anytime you feel down, like let yourself feel the negative, let yourself feel your feelings and then refute it. Hi, thank you for joining Luxurious Cosmetics and then refute it. Because a lot of times what we're fearing is irrational. And I've said this on the live before. I was like, think about all the times you did something that was hard or something that you were scared of, and it actually worked out in your favor. And I'm pretty sure you can come up with a lot of things where you felt like, I don't know if I can do this, and you did it anyway. And like, what's the worst that can happen? Once you try it, you can always pivot. So even if things don't go exactly as you plan, you pivot down a new path. It's not a failure, it's a redirection. And a lot of times you learn a lot of things by doing it. So when you never start, you never start, and you don't have any experience to pull from. So what I discovered or what I realized is that if I would have never started my if I never my voice changed. I'm in Baltimore and it's really cold and I'm not as excited as I usually am right now. But if I would have never started teaching women how to coupon, I probably would have not became the business coach that I am today. Because 2018 Crystal was not qualified to coach anybody. 2018 Crystal was not qualified to be a business coach to anyone. She hadn't started a successful business. She hadn't made any money online. She didn't know what she was doing. So if someone would have told 2018 Crystal that she was going to be a business coach, she would have laughed in your face. But business coach Crystal didn't become something until coupon coach Crystal evolved. So I started as coupon coach Crystal, and then I evolved into business coach Crystal. So I don't teach couponing anymore, unfortunately. I do not teach it. Like I have a course, but I don't teach couponing anymore. I started my business there, and then I have since pivoted into business coaching. There's probably 1,000 videos on my channel that you can watch. Um, but I don't actively teach it anymore. So one business turned into another. But if I would have never started teaching people how to coupon, I probably never would be the business coach that I am today because that experience qualified me to get the experience to be a business coach. Okay. Well, business coaching, I'm your girl. So I have 2 business coaching programs. I have one if you don't have a business at all. I help you come up with your business, your offer, your pricing, and your social media platform to grow on. And that's the Brain to Business Bootcamp, and that's 8 weeks. And then if you already have your business, you kind of already know what you're selling. Then I have the Side Hustle Society, where the goal of that program is to help you make a consistent $1,000 per month using social media. So we cover sales, we cover social media, and we cover marketing to help you make $1,000 per month. So I would say send me a message on Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer, and we can chat about working together. You can also go to my website, shoot me an email, but DMs would be the best way. So send me a DM over on TikTok or Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer, and we can chat about which program works best for you. And depending on what business coaching you do, I can add in a bundle for the couponing course. My mother and her dog.
Because I was wiping his face.
He don't want you to wipe his face.
His eyes are so crusty.
She treats this dog like a baby.
I'm not brushing his teeth.
You haven't brushed his teeth. That's why his breath been stinking. And he also ate a dryer sheet, so he probably smelled good. You got a toothbrush for him?
Mm-hmm.
So you probably need to brush his teeth. She treats this dog like a baby. At least he lets you wipe it.
He ain't got no choice. When I tried to clean his ears, he was like, get up in there.
You be checking him for ticks?
He ain't got no ticks. He got medicine. Shit. He ain't gonna have no damn ticks.
Any other questions, y'all? I'm just cracking up at my mother wiping her dog down.
Look, he followed me everywhere I go.
Any questions? My mother's funny. Well, this has been great. If you have any questions after this live, you want to work together, send me a DM over on TikTok or Instagram. I'll check my DMs before I go to bed. I'll be live again soon. Why did you stop teaching couponing? Ooh. Okay. I'll answer this real quick. It was a lot. It was a lot of reasons. Teaching couponing wasn't a lot. There was a lot of reasons, but mostly because I fell more in love with business coaching and helping women. Can you close the door? Helping women make more money helps women make a bigger impact. So I've realized that by helping women make more money, I could help women make more of an impact. Because you could only budget and save so much with what you have, versus if you start the business, you can make unlimited income potential. So being able to make a bigger impact was the reason. And I really just fall in love with business coaching. And I fought it for a while. I did both for almost 3 years, and I fought back and forth. And I just really loved business coaching more. And I feel like the couponing was like my segue to it. I really disrupted the couponing industry. I shook things up. I changed things. People now teach similar to the way that I disrupted the industry. But I didn't want to stay in that place. I thought I wanted to be like this money saving guru, but I didn't want to do that. Helping women start businesses from scratch, I enjoy that a lot more. I still like to coupon for myself, but I enjoy teaching women how to make money much more, because there's not a lot of people helping women in those early stages. And I feel like women need that so much. They need their hand held in the beginning. You need coaching in the beginning, just to get started. And I feel like that's what I wanted to do more. And I took my own advice after fighting it. Because believe me, I was very nervous and I did not want to change, in the sense of like not be a coupon coach at all. And then also it's 2 different audiences and trying to split my audience. And it was becoming a lot on the back end. So I said, I'm just going to do business coaching. I'm just going to do business coaching and call in the afternoon. And also with the way the couponing deals and stuff are right now, it's slim to none. And I just felt like doing that content is always constantly promoting people to like shop, shop, shop and spend, spend, spend. I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't. I didn't want to do it anymore. I still have clients right now that I help. I still have some clients. I still have some money saving clients. I still have some coupon clients. And I still enjoy the act of couponing. I just feel like I can make a bigger impact by teaching people how to make money. So I guess that's the short of it. That is the short of it. Any other questions before I go? That was a good question. All right, I don't see any more questions. I'm gonna go this time for real because I'm hungry. And y'all have a good night.